Judy note. Today Friday the 2nd of April I received the below from a very reliable source. Our source in the Pentagon confirms that late Sunday the 4th of April, or Monday morning the 5th of April the emails are to be sent out for us to make appointments. According to our military intel contact Tier 4B, US, the Internet Group, notification to set appointments was expected on Monday the 5th of April with appointments to exchange foreign currencies at the special rates starting on Tuesday the 6th of April and run through Saturday the 17th of April, when SIM redemption would be no more and foreign currency exchanges at the special rates would end with closure of redemption centers. At some point during the global currency reset the emergency broadcast system would activate the new Starlink communication system that would usher in 10 days of darkness. Documentaries and information broadcasts on real and uncensored news would be played 24/7 on all TV networks worldwide. Expect the Biden administration to go out, Trump to go in, a stock market crash, planes and trains to be grounded, internet to go down and possible electricity outages. A temporary martial law would be enforced worldwide as a switchover was made to the new Telsa-free energy system and we experienced a NESARA, GESARA debt forgiveness jubilee. Friday the 2nd of April our military intel contact. There was nothing the fake Biden administration, or the deep state cabal Rockefeller Wall Street banksters controlling them, could do to get us into a war to stop the RV. The Department of Defense was not meeting with Biden's fake Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin or with the fake Secretary of State Blinken. It's all a fake show, he said. On Wednesday the 31st of March when Iraq was given the go by the Department of Defense and U.S. Treasury to pass the budget with the rate in it, that completely defeated the petrodollar globally and decisively defeated the deep state cabal Rockefeller Wall Street banksters who have been obstructing the RV release for weeks and months. Now it was over. Trump and the military were still in control. If the deep state cabal Rockefeller Wall Street banksters try to obstruct the RV release next Monday to Tuesday, the 5th to the 6th of April, they will lose. All their assets will have no value in the new system, and they will become paupers like they have forced us to be for the last 100+ years. The World Court ruling on Wednesday the 24th of March in Iraq finally passing the budget with the RV rate on Wednesday the 31st of March have finally and decisively defeated the deep state rats to the point they will not stop the shotgun start so they don't lose what little they have left. Thursday the 1st of April to Tuesday the 6th of April beginning of NESARA, GESARA debt forgiveness jubilee. Monday the 5th of April Tier 4B notification of secured website to make redemption, exchange appointments at redemption centers for the special rates. Tuesday the 6th of April Tier 4B appointments begin. On either Tuesday the 6th of April or Wednesday the 7th of April an event was expected to happen causing an international financial collapse and activation of the Starlink satellite quantum internet system, emergency broadcast system EBS, that would take over all media outlets globally for the next 10 days. Whiplash reported that the EBS would be Easter Sunday the 4th of April to Tuesday the 6th of April. Appointments to redeem, exchange at the special rates will go from Tuesday the 6th of April to Saturday the 17th of April. We would celebrate a Trump inauguration on or before the 10th of April, although Charlie Ward said the inauguration could be in August. Redemption centers will be done and closed by Saturday the 17th of April. All SIM must be redeemed by Saturday the 17th of April. The general public will be able to exchange at the new international rates by Monday the 19th of April and for the next 6 months. On Wednesday the 31st of March kingpin of the global currency reset Iraq passed their budget, published that their dinar had revalued, was purchasing oil with IQD rather than USD and the IQD was being used on the street at a 1-to-1 to the US note. Charlie Ward said that the Iraqi dinar revalue date wouldn't have an effect on the global currency reset date. 10 days of darkness. It appeared that on Tuesday the 6th of April or Wednesday the 7th of April 10 days of darkness would be ushered in via the new Starlink communication system that would take over all media outlets globally. There would be a stock market crash while the quantum financial system, QFS, would be activated. We would be under martial law globally with no plane or train travel for the 10 days. Power and/or internet may go off in your area. The military would remove the Biden administration as cabal crimes were revealed. All laws and actions of the U.S. government after 1871 would be null and void, for such was not done under guidelines of the original U.S. Constitution. A. Thursday the 1st of April U.S. VP John F. Kennedy telegram. I suspect our military has its hands full at the present time. Pray for the members of our military. They keep us free. When we got into office, the thing that surprised me most was to find that things were just as bad as we'd been saying they were. John F. Kennedy Sr., H. Friday the 2nd of April early Saturday morning, WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange, who has been holed up at the Ecuadorian embassy in London for over 5 years, was apparently looking at some chess. He tweeted out a diagrammed position from nearly a century ago with no explanation. A master chess person interpreted. Castle Rock. The event to go down on Biden. Everyone blames Biden. Military overturns the election. King Trump saves the day. Hero. The king steps aside. The opposition charges the king's position. A major event goes down. Fake. Global war scenario activating all militaries worldwide. In real life. The police and court system rule the land. Nasara, Gesera comes in. All judges, police and lawyers must stand down worldwide. The corrupt ones arrested. The others retrained in constitutional 1776 law. Back to the chessboard. By activating a world war scenario. The king's men, military, go from being pawns and bishops, below, the police to becoming kings and queens. Above, they then mop up the other team. Flawless. Planet Earth liberated. 1776. When Q said, "Do Anons know what is about to be unleashed?" This exactly carrot. All those dog coms. I. Thursday the 1st of April 107, notes by Cat. 107. This holy war was placed in our generation by God himself. We're going to save America and then help save the world. Cat, Operation Disclosure Official. Charlie Ward. This entire plandemic with the CV-19, vaccine, riots, 5G, and possibly an alien invasion, is a smokescreen to bring in the global currency reset. While the Genius 6D plus Q team military intelligence, President Trump, U.S. military, Julian Assange, 107, Vladimir Putin and everyone else in the White Hat Alliance have been running a thousand-ring circus and distracting everybody to look here while they've been doing everything over there. They have slowly and deliberately disabled Satan's entire evil matrix all across Earth. 107. In the midst of this CV-19 crisis and the riots, we are grabbing back the controls, retaking the helm of our nation as we shut out and close down these various players. Cat. It's not only the GCR, RV, gold-backed currency, Nasara, Gesera, the new technology and everything else they've managed to bring in, and far more else than anyone knows. They've been rescuing millions of children from the DUMBS and shutting down Satan's horrific drug, child and human trafficking trade. 2017-107. Look, number 1 the numbers are cooked. The number of people allegedly dying from the COVID is not anywhere close to the number they even say, and even if it was, the dangers from the vaccine are so great there's no sane person on the planet, as far as I'm concerned, that would get the shot, there's just isn't. 1 hour 8 minutes and 52 seconds. Our plan is that we have an orderly disclosure of the information, go to a lawful court. If you can't get it on the civilian side we'll get it on the military side but we will get justice, we will get a lawful leader, and then we will begin the process of re-industrializing America, getting back to work, doing what Americans do. 1 hour 9 minutes and 13 seconds 107. And then taking on these global cab_ALS. These bloodline families who seek to enslave the whole planet in some James Bond-style scheme. We're going to push back on it, they won't win, the devil himself won't win. We are going to save America and then we're going to go out and help the world and save the world. 1 hour 9 minutes and 32 seconds. That's our mission, that's our job, that's who we are, and we're not going to shirk that responsibility. We're not going to step back from it, because it's a responsibility that's placed in our generation by God himself. 1 hour 9 minutes and 57 seconds. If you can't protect the small children, if you can't stop slavery, if you can't stop human trafficking, if you won't do that, if you won't lift your finger to do that, then you've lost your saltiness. You've lost your light. What use are you from a divine perspective? Get on the right side. be counted and then look for divine protection and assistance. That's this moment we're in as a country, now's the time. J. Final exchange, redemption instructions, secure website for appointments. A secured website would be made available through email and certain intel providers. It contained instructions to obtain your private 800 number of which you would use to set your appointment. Follow the instructions in the notification emails and secure website. Do not ask for rates and they will not ask you what you are holding in currency. If you have Zim and they ask, just say yes and you will be switched to the redemption center to set your appointment. While the secured website link could be shared, your private 800 number could only be used by you and only used once. You would have 10 days to set your appointment and 30 days to go to your appointment. They hoped to have all Zim redeemed by Saturday the 10th of April. Zim would not be redeemable unless it was done by appointments using the 800 number. You will need to take the following with you to your appointment. 1. 2 forms of identification. A. Driver's license. B. Birth certificate. C. Passport. 2. 2 utility bills. A. Gas bill. B. Electric bill. C. Cable bill. 3. You will not be required to watch a video. Those with only non-Zim currencies will be able to get higher contract rates for only dinar and dong, with exchange bankers recommending 30% of exchange proceeds going to humanitarian projects and the rest will be paid out to the currency holder in tranches, structured payouts. For the Zim, there will be a default rate in the lower millions, in the $11-33 million per 100 T note range, for the first 2 100 T Zim notes, and the rest will be sliding scale. Negotiated higher contract rates for the Zim pertain to the currency holders presenting their bullet point outline for job creation and/or humanitarian projects. Prepare to give a short presentation and to leave them an outline of your projects. Remember, everything is negotiable. Zim redemption. Information concerning the Zim redemptions process has not changed, but we will not know for sure until we are actually in the redemption centers. 3 basic options on all the Zim notes you bring. They will take all Zim denominations. 1. You take whatever the lower default package rate is. You get it now and do not have to wait. No payouts over time, no strings attached. You will be given 2% of exchange proceeds on a debit card. 2. There will be a list of 15 categories of pre-approved humanitarian and job creation projects. You will have time to read through those. You will be able to pick one or more for the higher Zim contract rate that they determine for you at the time. You will only receive a portion of your funds. Another portion goes to the projects you picked. Your exchange proceeds will be larger than the default package rates, but they will be paid to you over time in tranches. The list of projects may include job creation projects, projects providing improved clean drinking water, educational projects, projects to provide housing and job training to the homeless, etc. You will be given 2% of exchange proceeds on a debit card. 3. You have to go in with your own bullet point outline and overview of the humanitarian projects you wish to do. This will get you the highest contract rate. It pays considerably more but comes with some strings attached. You probably will have a WM and trust company team and will need to report regularly. You will keep some funds for yourself, but most goes to the humanitarian projects. You will receive more dollars. It will be paid in structured payouts over time. You will have more funds to help the world, but it will come with a significant amount of responsibility. You will be given 2% of exchange proceeds on a debit card. Currency exchanges. On the currency that you are holding, the procedure is about the same as the Zims. The only difference is that if you do not have any Zim, you can get the contract rates on the dong and dinar. You now have to have a humanitarian project. Take all your currency and Zim with you to your exchange. For what you need to take to your appointment, see 1 to 3 above. You will be signing an NDA. At all times be nice, do not demand anything or you will be shown the door. Keep phones charged and on for notification over the next few days.